Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jason Wildfire. I'm just finishing everything up. This is World 1. At a cafe on a bright plaza, most customers sit back feeling the warmth of the sun, enjoying their cold drinks, but not Tim. He barely notices the sun, doesn't really taste his coffee. For him, this corner affords a good view of the city, and in the teeterings of the passers-by. In the attic of the shop, girl's hand as she displays tea to a interested gentleman. Tim hopes to see clues. That night at the cinema, fictitious adventurers lunge implausibly across the screen. The audience here is mixed. Some are patrons of the cafe, now sitting excitedly in the plush chairs, eager for another new flavor, for distinction from the boredom of their easy lives. Other seats hold fishermen and farm workers, hoping to forget their toils and rest their hands. Tim is here too, but he is scrutinizing the gloss on the lips on the screen, measuring the angle of the plume of a distinct helicopter crash. He thinks he discerns a message. When the cinema closes and most of the audience scrolls down the cinema to the south, Tim goes north. People like Tim seem to live oppositely from the other residents of the city, tide and riptides, flowing against each other. Tim wants, like nothing else, to find the princess, to know her at last. For Tim, this would be momentous, sparking an intense light that embraces the world, a light that reveals the secrets long kept from us, that illuminates and materializes a final place where we can exist in peace. But how would this be perceived by the other residents of the city in the world that flows contrawise? I've never seen that word. I'll look it up later. The light would be intense and warm at the beginning, but then flicker down to nothing, taking the castle with it. It would be like burning down the place we've always called home, where we played so innocently as children, destroying all hopes of safety and forever. So let's begin, guys. So, in this world, time flows backwards. You have to use the Monstar, or what I formerly called the Goombas before I looked up the name, to get to the next area. So now I need 2 Monstars. In order to get up here. And actually, I don't need to wait for it. Not my strongest skill, as you can probably tell. There we go. Now I just need to get across. There we go. And now for the final part, the best part of the game. I've got you. Oof. Help. Come down here. So let's go help the princess. Now I'm gonna need her help to get through this area. And actually, let's back that up a little bit. That's one thing, you have to keep well ahead of that cloud of fire and ash. Come on. She's gonna help me at this point. Although I might have to wait a second. There we go. Now I have to help her out.
We will return to your scheduled programming shortly, or we are currently experiencing technical difficulties.
There we go. Took a while. I always get caught there, I don't know why. Now, what's going on with that? So, something just happened. I'll just go back. He's walking in reverse. That's kind of weird. Let's see what else I can do. It looks like I can only go in reverse from here. By one factor. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Oh, I guess I can't get up there. Now, Tim has some good hops, I can see that. Looks like she can't go back where she came from. Very good hops. Looks like she's almost trying to kill him. He can't get to her, okay. Oh. She's calling for help? Oh, okay. So, I guess you guys can see what's going on now. So yeah, that kind of happened. And time has returned to reverse, I suppose. So, we're at the end. Now, there is a way to read those books, but I'm going to have to do that another day. The boy called for the girl to follow him, and he took her hand. He would protect her. They would make their way through this oppressive castle, fighting off the creatures made of smoke and doubt, escaping to a life of freedom. The boy wanted to protect the girl. He held her hand or put his arm around her shoulders in a walking embrace to help her feel supported and close to him amid the impersonal throngs of Manhattan. They turned and made their way towards the Canal Street subway station, and he picked a path through the jostling crowd. So let's keep going. Oh, okay. He worked his ruler and his compass. He inferred, he deduced, he scrutinized the fall of an apple, the twisting of metal orbs hanging from the thread. He was searching for the princess, and he would not stop until he found her, for he was hungry. He cut rats into pieces to examine their brain and plant tungsten posts into the skulls of water-starved monkeys. He scrutinized the falling of an apple. We read that. On that moment hung eternity. The time stood still. Space contracted to a pinpoint. It was as though the earth had opened and the sky split. One felt as though he had been privileged to witness the birth of the world. Someone near him said, "It worked." Someone else said, "Now we are all sons of bitches." That sounds like Jeff Bane. Or Bainbridge, one of the two, I forget. I'll probably put it up there. The candy store. Everything he wanted was on the opposite side of the pane of glass. The store was decorated in bright colors, and the scent wafted out drove him crazy. He tried to rush for the door, but just get closer to the glass, but he couldn't. She held him back with great strength. Why would she hold him back? How might he break free of her grasp? He considered violence. Oh, those work now. He cannot say he has understood all of this. Possibly he's more confused now than ever, but all these moments he contemplates. Something has occurred. The moment feels substantial in his mind, like stones. Kneeling, reaching down towards the closest one, running his hands across it, he finds it smooth and slightly cold. He tests the stone's weight. He finds he can lift it and the others too. He can fit them together to form a foundation, an embankment, a castle. To build a castle of appropriate size, he will need a great many stones, but what's he got now feels like an acceptable start. So let's just see if I can read the other green books. It doesn't appear I can. So guys, this is Braid. Great game. It's not finished yet. There'll be some extras. I might go back later. No time soon, probably. Maybe like, I don't know, a week, a month, who knows. I'll let you guys know. But for now, I think I'll just move on to other games. And actually, I never noticed that before. But yes, this was Braid. Have a nice day.